This is the rat's nest. It is a very nice and very easy solo double bunker base that is completely symmetrical on all three sides. Check out that airlock over there and over there. I'm going to close that airlock and we're going to have a roof jump up right here. That is a chute, again symmetrical on three sides. We can make this shipping container for sort of a little mini deterrent skin bunker. It is a little gimmicky because if you know the right jump, like I know the right jump, you could just wiggle right through there. And again, if you don't know the right jump, you're going to be stuck here for hours. But if you know that right jump, you just need to back up, hop forward, crouch, wiggle, dolphin. Easy. And you can just count that as a skin bunker or not, whatever you want to do. And then we have a nice deployable floor to wrap around all around here. Place furnaces, workbenches, whatever you want to do here. Come jump up into our pancake layer for our double bunker, easy bunker. HQM, sheet metal, just like that. 23 rockets for that little mini Triforce core there. And then we come up here to our third floor, shooting floor, with our deployable ring right here to wrap around all those windows. And then we have 2 on each side, 6 total on-demand door triangle roof peaks for the back sides of our airlocks and our entrances, which is incredibly nice and incredibly easy. Jumping up to the roof, we have another similar jump up to the one below. So we have angles all throughout the base, which is also very nice and easy. Coming up here, we do have more angles all throughout the base. Patricos, Brutalist peaks, 3 bedrooms on each side that can fit a single bed and a couple barrels. Make sure you place those barrels, hopefully better than I do, for better mobility. And you get crazy angles on each side, like 270 degrees on each side. And I got stuck in those barrels. Again, keep in mind we have Patricos, turret, pod, peaks, towers up there for our windmills. And we have a very nice roof to floor drop down time, which I think is a very important measure for a base. And again, incredibly nice and incredibly easy double bunker with 3 little mini skin bunkers, which are kind of gimmicky, but they actually do work. So it's not going to be that bad. And we're going to have a very nice and very easy upkeep and build cost shown on screen here. It's not that bad. 200 HQM total is stupid. And it's very nice. And alright, it's super easy to build. You're going to start with a 2x1 of twig for a bear rug, if you have a bear rug. And do a bear stack for a micro stack by crouching on top of the bear rug with the triangle foundation out there. And coming back with the triangle foundation not on the bear rug for a bear stack. Or again, the twig ramp with 2 tiny sections up. And then move over and connect these 2. And then you have that same bear rug. Looks like we're a bit too tall there. And 2 tiny ups. And bring that back over. And get that bear stack level. Whichever way you want to do it. And then once you have that, you're just going to do a full triangle core. So we'll go ahead and do the bear rug version. And on your low foundation is where you want your bunker seal. So you're going to bring the high around like this. And wrap around your triangle just like this. And as you can see, we have our single triangle here on our low foundation. And we're going to do our floor pattern off of the high like this. And now there's no socket in the center. We can place this one off the low and have our bunker. And then we can put our TC here. And this one and have a window off the high, because that's not going to add any stability. And then we could add a barrel area here. And then we can put our sleeping bag right up in this one right here. And since we're not using this, we could add some furnaces here and go ahead and upgrade everything here. And let's go ahead and do this to the maximum. HQM, get this core, same thing. You do want to upgrade the frame in the center as well. And then when we are ready to expand, we're just going to spam its triangles as much as you can. And keep in mind, you're not going to be able to place this triangle here. Do a full hexagon on each side. like that. And you won't be able to put a triangle on this side with the floor tab. You just cover this with a square, put a square here, and cover this with a square, just like that. And that's it, that's the whole footprint. And then you can do an airlock like this. Sorry, not the whole footprint. And then you can do an airlock like this, because that's going to be a... We're going to do a ramp right here, like this. We want an actual door over here. And now this is the whole base. You can do external TCs over here if you want. But we're just going to go ahead and upgrade everything. Foundations, all the stone right here. And then these ones to metal for your metal layer. That was not supposed to be upgraded to metal. And then second layer here for metal. You can do these in here. And then put one more metal right here and upgrade this foundation. And I like to do these metal because it's not going to be, it's really not that much anyway to do this, but you could leave this stone first if you want this side. This is just solid honeycomb right here. And then you want to do your airlock, this, and then honeycomb left. Now you can create your second layer up with your bunker right here. Keep in mind this whole time I don't have my garage door here, which would make everything easier to explain, because now we have our bunker seal right here. And it looks like our garage roller needs to be in. Very nice and not easy. And then you go ahead and just upgrade that. And then we want to make sure our pancake layer is the same exact bunker layout. As you can see, we have our low floor right here, so we want our bunker floors off of the high, just like this. You could do this metal, 2 sheet metal layers. But because sheet metal's only 8, I kind of do like to keep the, like these. Keep the honeycombs right here, just because, I mean, you can't put a barrel in there, but it doesn't matter. And this is supposed to be the seal, actually, and then the honeycomb is supposed to be right here. You can put this full wall or half wall or low wall right here for like storage, I guess, but I like to seal it off just because. Actually, upgraded that to stone, and then you want to make sure this half wall is off of your bunker seal down here. And then you can place this floor up here. If you just try and place it off of the floor, it'll turn blue, but then you won't get that socket up there because it's placing it off of this floor. And so you need to place it off of each other. And this one, the seals are independent, so you could upgrade that and just break that. And then you upgrade your HQM right in here, and then you have your 23 rockets, and then all you need to do here is just upgrade everything. We'll go ahead and do the stone layer here because it only needs to be stone first. And we just want a jump up right here, and then this is where you can put a half floor here and do adobe or a jungle or a skinned roof, so that a skin bunker right here. So there's like a total of 5 bunkers. You want to go ahead and do just a triangle, which you may need to look from the outside like this. You just want to make like a single door kind of area, bedroom area right here, and that way you'll have peaks with the floors like this. On inside and out, double door frame here. Double door frames all around. It may have to wiggle the place some with the micro stack. And then you could jump up here. And I just like to do all windows around here. And then single door window in the center. And then again, do the same thing here, but preferably not on top of that one over here. I'll try to do it right here. And then we want like a low wall over here to jump up on. And then we'll fill out our floor pattern here. That one wasn't supposed to be placed. And then you can go ahead and just do all windows here and a floor up here. Not placing off the right one. Make sure you're placing it off of the correct floors. And you could just do any kind of jump up like this. And then you want a bedroom right here on each one. Then you have your ramp peak here, triangle skirt, and then you can do this. We'll do that. Seal it up like this. Got the bedrooms, and then I like to do the square boom like this. Square roof out here, and then square roof in the center right here. Just wait. Square roof out in the center. And now you can put wood low walls right here for head blockers. Now you have these dirty side-to-side angles on each side. And now you cover these for your turret pods and your windmills. You make sure get these three up here, and then you have frame floor. And then now you have one turret pod. And then you do a roof like this. Yeah, that's one turret pod. We're going to repeat that on these two. You don't need any extra doors up here really, just to keep everything open. Once you have that, you could add your beds and everything. You could add your jump ups, and I like to do like little BS patricos, like floating patricos right here, and do just a square metal floor. And then that way you could literally just put boxes and barrels up there with your beds. So this is like a whole loot room in itself if they don't get this area. And that's pretty much it. We can go ahead and upgrade all the good stuff here and make sure we do, not pretty much it, we got to make sure we do our triangle roof here. This is just 2 on each side, 6 total. Now go ahead and upgrade everything on the first 2 floors. Just like that, that's pretty much it. All you have to do is add all your windows, add everything. You have your double bunker with your 3 skin bunkers. Go ahead and upgrade all your floors, and it's super nice and super easy.